All right, good evening, everybody. We're ready for another game here on a wintry, cold evening at Lake Forest College. We have Lake Forest Scouts varsity blue team going to be taking on St. Viator December 1st, 2025. Lake Forest getting ready to go here. We have Andy Jones in the nets, getting all ready to go here. Looking to see the puck well coming in. And St. Viator is in 6th place currently in the standings. Lake Forest is in 2nd place, except for Lake Forest has played 2 more games. So standings are York is in 1st place, Lake Forest 2nd, Loyola 3rd, New Trier 4, Glenbrook North 5, St. Viator's in 6th place. But yet there's some games in there where it's not exactly the same. Lake Forest has won the previous 2 meetings. And here we go for game number 3. We have face-off to occur here with Rother taking the draw. T.C. Wenninger plays it. Rother goes back to get in the defensive zone of Lake Forest. Wheels behind Andy Jones, looking for someone open, gets hit off the puck. Puck still held in by St. Viator, held by and set aside by Jones. Puck out the neutral ice. Herbert going to chase it. Herbert giving pressure. Here comes Vidra. Puck goes high off the glass, out to the neutral zone. TC jumps it back in. Viator regrouping. Chips it down into the defensive zone of Lake Forest. Barnes goes back to play it. Puck behind Jones. Rother takes it away, picks up by T.C. Wenninger. He chips it high off the glass. We may have an icing call here. Nope, it's going to be waved off short. Carruthers back with a forecheck, playing hard, aggressive. No ice again. Manili in the corner to play it. Redding is going to be putting some pressure on. Held in by St. Viator. Back down into the corner behind Andy Jones. Nelson, number 86 for Lake Forest, playing a little backhander off the glass. Sneaks up. Braden Mills may have a partial breakaway. Coming, he saves it from icing. Takes a little body hit, still maintains possession. Looking for an open player. He has Redding out front. Still working hard. Wins the battle. Still looking for someone open. Still has his edge work going. Puck played down into the corner. Scooped up by Viator, trying to break out. 2-on-2 coming back. Nelson. Andy Jones, blocker save. Nicely done. Puck down in the corner below the goal line. Viator from the hash mark. Blocked by Carruthers. Shot. Andy Jones, another leg pad save, right pad. Manili playing it along the boards. Redding scoops it up, tries to chip it out. Held in by Viator. Back down into the corner, Nelson goes back to play it. Line change for Viator and Lake Forest. Nelson looking for someone open, coming up the ice himself. Cross ice pass, chipped to Wood. Wood tries to play it in. Nice stick check by George Eltunian. Viator, top of the circle, right hash. Regrouping by St. Viator. Defense to defense pass. Coming across, trying to dump it in. They do. Down into the left corner of Andy Jones. Puck behind. Neuwirth goes to get it. Nice pass over to Wood. They try to break out. Rother chips it. No icing call. Viator back to play it. George Eltunian on the forecheck. Hand pass is called. So we're going to have a face-off here in the neutral zone. Actually, no, it's going to be down in the offensive zone. We'll take it. George Eltunian at center. We have Wood at wing and Rother, 88. Left wing, Moore and Neuwirth at defense. Puck right out front slot, goes over to the other side. Viator picks it up, cross ice pass, stolen by Lake Forest. Neuwirth plays the body, knocks him off the puck nicely. Pressure at the face-off dot. Wood and George Eltunian battling. George Eltunian's going to pick it up. Going to chip it down, takes a shot into the boards. Tough kid, no problem, gets up. Herbert laying a forecheck pressure check in the corner. Viator, long rink-wide pass picked up by Rother. Rother, a little pass to himself. What do we have, 2 many? So, too many men on the ice, too many players for Lake Forest. They had a line change going, and unfortunately, we're going to have to go to the box for that. Somebody played the puck. So we're going to have a face-off to the right of Andy Jones. Penalty kill situation for Lake Forest. Vidra at center. Herbert battling. Weninger at D and Barnes as well. Oh, puck goes off a skate. Puck down. Vidra giving chase. He's going to win the battle down. Oh, he gets a shot off, just off the goalie's pad. Herbert keeps it in. Good forecheck. 2-on-2 coming back. Viator has the puck down on the left faceoff. Behind Andy Jones. Barnes wins the battle. Barnes reverses course. Playing it along the boards. Killing time nicely. Uses his nice skate. Prevents him from going by. Puck goes to the neutral zone. Nicely done. Minute 20 left on the penalty kill for Lake Forest. Viator coming up the ice. Stolen by Herbert. Herbert takes it 1-on-2. Shot just wide. Line change for Lake Forest. We have Crothers and Vidra on the ice with Manili and Nelson. Minute to go on the penalty kill. Nice body check by Crothers. Knocks him across all the way. Nelson clears it. Oh, we have a breakaway for Braden Mills coming in alone. 5-hole. Goalie makes the save. Puck was rolling on him. That was a nice pass down ice. He tried to go to the backhander. The puck ended up rolling on him. Almost went through between the 5-hole. So good effort on that penalty kill for everybody. Braden Mills at center. Carruthers, right wing, Nelson and Manili. Braden Mills plays it down below the goal line. Viator's going to regroup, try to come up the ice. Pass, misses. Nelson's going to clear it all the way down. Carruthers may have a 2-on-1. Carruthers getting the forecheck in the corner. Throws the body, takes the puck away. Braden Mills picks it up. Playing nicely below the goal line here, killing off that penalty. 20 seconds on the PK. Viator trying to get up the ice. Nice poke check by Aiden Carruthers. Puck played down behind Andy Jones. Manili reverses course, chips it over to Nelson. Nelson battling along. Manili picks it up. 2 seconds left on the penalty kill. That should be. Ooh. All right, penalty kill over. Back to 5-on-5. Altunian at center. Wood, left wing. Moore, Rother, Neuwirth on the ice. Andy Jones to the right. Face off, he's looking at it. Comes out of his crease a little bit, cuts down the angle. Puck down behind the corner, Neuwirth playing it. Picked up by Altunian. Held in by Viator. Sends it all the way back. Moore goes back to get it behind the net. Chips it around to Wood. Wood trying to break out. Puck down by the goal line on the corner. Neuwirth with a poke check. Viator fighting in the corner, trying to maintain possession. Puck behind Andy Jones. Andy Jones seals off the right post. Shot, defenseman fanned on it. Left hash mark, Viator with possession. Neuwirth rides him off the puck. Andy Jones with a save with a stick. Viator picks it up. Looking for an open player, down back behind the goal line. Puck comes out to the point. Number 8 for Viator, chips it back down. They're regrouping. Over to the hash mark, centering pass, stolen by George Altunian. Taken away by Wood, poke check, puck comes out. That should be offsides, and it is. We have Rother at center. Herbert and Viator on the ice with Barnes and T.C. Wenninger. T.C. Wenninger goes back to get the puck. Goes back down below the goal line. Reverses off the boards. Tried to break out. Rother chips it off into the neutral zone. Picked up by... We have another hand pass, folks. That's two. Two hand passes in the first 6 minutes of the game. This one's going to be right here at neutral zone. 10:22 left in the first period, 0-0. Braden Rother with the center. Herbert giving pressure. Barnes comes out. Puck goes into the Lake Forest bench. We're going to have a face-off out here in the neutral zone. 8675309. Center ice face-off. Barnes, little long poke check. Puck battled right at the red line, right at center ice red line in front of the scorer's bench. Viator has it. Stick check by Vidra. Puck's loose. Anybody's puck. Back and forth we go. Rother plays the body. Loose puck. Viator picks it up. Barnes takes it from him. Shot. Puck just goes behind Andy Jones. Out in front of Andy Jones. Leg pad of Andy Jones. Left side. Makes it. Kicks it out. Shot. Glove save. He's going to hold on to it. Andy Jones hugging the left post. Was able to see it all the way through. Nicely done. We're going to have a line change here. We're going to have Redding at center. Mills, Carruthers, Meneely, and Nelson on the ice. Redding wins the draw over to the corner to Nelson. Meneely goes back to pick it up. Behind Andy Jones. Puck comes out to the point of Viator. They regroup score to the hash mark, left side. Back to the point for Viator. Shot to the net. High shot over the crossbar. Puck with Viator's possession below the goal line. Nice little stick check by Jones. Loose puck out front, still loose. Jones blocked in front, make 3 saves. Carruthers blocks a shot. Redding and Meneely, 2-by-2 battle in the corner. Loose puck. Carruthers sends it around to Braden Mills. They're trying to break out here. Braden Mills winning battle in the corner. Gets it to Redding. Redding wins the possession to Carruthers. Puck comes to neutral zone. Mills has it. Mills passes to Nelson. Nelson defense to Meneely. Puck still held in by Viator. Nelson's going to come along the boards and play it. He's going to chip it out to the neutral zone. Puck's at center ice. Dump back into the Lake Forest defensive zone. Nelson playing it again. Top of the circle. Chips it out. Down ice to Braden Mills. Braden, nice pass to Carruthers. Springs him. Right down on net. Puck down behind the Viator goalie. Redding back to pick it up. Looking for an open player. Passes to the point to Neuwirth. Neuwirth chips it back to Redding. Redding has it. Wheels. Neuwirth holds it in. Puck chips out the center ice. We have a 2-on-1 for Viator coming back. Neuwirth with a good job. Andy Jones with a stick save. Puck's loose out front. Nice job by Andy Jones. Made 2 nice saves. Net came off. He's made some nice saves in this first period. A couple of them where he's been shielded. Of course, the proverbial goalie with the helmet off, looking cool. It's good. All right, we have George Altunian at center. Puck drop. Viator has it top of the circle. Send it back behind Andy Jones. Moore goes in the corner to play it. Back down below the goal line. Moore puts a body on. Thatcher Rother comes out to play. Puck out in front. Viator clears it all the way back to their own defensive zone on an errant pass. Viator's wheeling up the ice. Coming in wide. Neuwirth takes it away with a nice stick check. Wenninger picks it up along the boards. Wenninger regrouping behind Andy Jones over to Thatcher Rother. Rother tries to chip it up. Neuwirth has it behind Andy Jones over to Wood and T.C. Wenninger. TC coming back around again. 7:15 left in this first period. Held in by Viator. They chip it down into the corner. Newworth goes back to get it. Newworth looking for someone open. He's going to skate it himself. Nice rink-wide pass. Hits Wood. Wood coming in, 1-on-3, takes it wide. Gets by the defenseman. Centering pass, nobody there, but a good offer. Stolen by George Altunian. Wood with a nice shot. Nice save by Viator's goalie into the glove. Nice turnover that Lake Forest created by George Altunian and Wood. Almost had a grade A scoring chance. They did have a grade A scoring chance. Nice save by Viator's goalie, number 30. All right, we have Vidra and Rother, Herbert line, Weninger and Barnes on the ice. Held in by Barnes. Barnes battling along. Puck comes out. Barnes wins the battle back. Puck. All right, we're going to have a penalty here. A roughing call on Lake Forest. All right, we're going to go back on the penalty kill here. 6:39 in the first period, 0-0 game. Face off to the right of Andy Jones. Braden Mills with the face-off draw, wins it. Back to Manili. Manili chips it over to Nelson. Nelson's going to try to clear it or kill some time in the corner. Carruthers wins it by. We have a 2-on-2 with Carruthers and Mills. Carruthers, nice hard shot. Glove save by Viator. Goalie clears it all the way down. And we're going to have an icing on the goalie of Viator. All right, minute 39 left on this penalty kill. Rother at center and Vidra out there as forwards. Manili and Nelson on defense. Still held into the Viator zone. Viator coming up in the neutral zone now. Stolen by Vidra, knocked away. Viator picks it back up, coming across the blue line. Oh, offsides. We'll take that. Rother at center, taking the draw. That goes back to Viator, and they're into their defensive zone. They go D to D. Chip it in off Manili's stick down into the corner. Manili goes back to retrieve it, tries to rim it around. Stayed in by Viator. Viator has the top of the circle on the left side, top of the point. Shot from the point, blocked in front by Manili. Turns and fires by Nelson all the way down. Nice clear. Goalie of Viator coming out to play it. Vidra going to be a little pest on this guy. See what he can do. Vidra, nice forecheck. Making him work for it. Here comes Viator up the ice. Vidra with a nice back check. Top of the circle right side. Number 3, Farrell goes high over the crossbar. Held in by Viator. Viator shovels it over to the hash mark on the left side. Newworth is going to play the body and knock it away. Oh, here we go. Vidra may have a possible break. If he can get there, he's had a good shift here. All right, we have Braden Mills on the ice. He's going to be putting a little pressure on. A little stick check. Nice poke check by Moore. Knocked it away. Braden Mills and Moore battling. Viator picks it back up. They go out to their point, number 8. Save, right pad save by Jones. All right, we have 2 seconds left on this penalty kill. Still in the zone. Carruthers. Moore, centering pass. Here comes Carruthers with the puck. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Redding, Carruthers, Mills coming in. Pass out front over to Braden Mills. Mills, nice move down below the goal line. Little 2-0 drag. Picks it back up. Nope, Viator has it now. Viator breaking out, trying to. Redding with a nice physical check, knocks him off the puck. Good effort. Gonna have an icing there. 4:04 in the first period to go. We have Redding at center, Mills and Carruthers, Wenninger and Barnes. Win draw to Wenninger. Wenninger, shot, tries to get to the net. Here comes a possible 2-on-1 for Viator coming back. Barnes lays out, shot goes up and over the crossbar. Puck play back to the neutral zone. Viator jumps it back in. Barnes goes back to get it. Barnes sends it to Braden Mills along the boards. Braden Mills has it. He's looking to break out. Turn, nice move. He's got the puck. Oh, nice move up the ice. Sees nice pass. Carruthers sends it in for a line change. Here comes Braden Mills on the forecheck. He gets his own puck back. Good effort. Battling in the corner. Redding picks it up. Redding battling two Viator players down in the corner. Wood helps him out. Braden Mills looking for a centering pass. Takes a cross check. Mills, loose puck out front. Oh, good effort here. It's good effort on this line. Good, gritty offensive opportunity to get in the puck to the blue paint. Goalie didn't see it, a real trickler, and it almost went. George Eltunian at center, takes the draw. Puck long over in front of the Viator bench. Wood goes in the corner to get it. Has it. Little pass to himself. Viator picks it up. Held in by Nelson. Back to the neutral zone. Dump back in by Eltunian. Delayed offsides. They clear it. Thatcher Rother on the forecheck. Puck all the way out to Manili. Manili's going to dump it right back in, or tried to. Went off the Viator player. Nice pass over to George Eltunian. Center ice. Trying to get by the defenseman. Good try. 2:26 to go in the first period. Blocked by Manili. Nice block off the shin pad. Wood physically knocks the player off. Puck's going to go all the way down to the Viator goalie. No icing called. Vidra and Eltunian playing puck. Picked back up by Viator, defense-to-defense pass. Neuwirth has the puck coming into our defensive zone, regrouping to Moore, over to Vidra. Vidra hits a nice pass to Herbert. Herbert's going to put the skate on. Puck's going to go into the bench of Viator. We're going to have an offensive zone face-off. Rother at center. Face-off. Puck goes below the goal line. Puts pressure on. Number 8 for Viator. Has the puck. Tries to come up. Sealed by Herbert. Puck now coming up the ice. They're looking to break out. Neuwirth steals it. Neuwirth takes a little shot from behind. Vidra has the puck now, looking for someone open. Takes a little mini cross-check. Maintains possession. Puck comes to the neutral zone. Rother battling here in front of our camera. Puck's going to go back down into the corner behind Andy Jones. Moore goes back to get it. Moore getting pressure from number 2 on Viator. Nice pass by Viator. Missed the shot. Vidra reverses course. Vidra looking for an outlet to get out of the zone. Neuwirth chips it to Rother. Top of the circle. Loose puck. Held in by Viator. Now to the neutral zone. Here comes Herbert. Herbert. Minute to go in this period. First period. 0-0 game. Herbert skating hard. Barnes goes back to get the puck. Down in the corner. Nice little move to himself. Wins it. Vidra now has it. Vidra. Now Barnes has it. Barnes chips it to neutral zone. Try to get it to Carruthers. Puck in front of the Lake Forest bench. Stolen by T.C. Wenninger. T.C. Wenninger behind Jones. Chips it over for Vidra. Puck along the near boards. Picked back up by Viator. Centering pass. Nice pass by Viator. Oh, blocked shot by Rother. Possibly saved a goal. He laid out for it off the pad. Here comes Vidra with 18 seconds left in the period. And he has Carruthers with him. Pass to Carruthers. Carruthers sneaks around. Try to poke check to knock it in. Here comes Viator back up with 8 seconds left. Redding throws the body, knocks him off the puck. Nelson, we have 1 second left. All right. Good first period, 0-0. Fight out my rage. Still. Still there we go. Go ahead, sing it. Never gets old.
We played this the other night. I wondered if you were thinking.
So much better.
All right, let's get some goals. Where's this one?
They give you. All right, here we go. Here, period number 2, 0-0. Redding at center, Carruthers right wing, Mills left wing. Nelson and Manili on defense. Puck down behind Andy Jones. Manili back to get it. Rims it, tries to get it to Carruthers, still in the corner. Centering pass, Redding picks it up. Mills has it now. Mills gets it to Carruthers. Carruthers goes down wide to the right. Redding picks it up. Redding tried to pass to Mills. Redding picks it back up again. Still loose. Held back in. Oh, here we go. Mills has it. Mills going wide to the left side. Top of the circle. Centering pass. Loose puck. Good chance there. Here comes Viator back. 2-on-2. Manili rides him wide. Redding back to pick up the puck. Shovels it to Carruthers. Carruthers has it. Nice pass to Mills. Mills has it. Mills going wide left again. Centering pass to Carruthers. Good play there. Some nice passing. TC Weninger has the puck. TC is going to dump it all the way in. We're going to have a line change for Lake Forest. Forwards off. We have Wood, Rother, and Altunian on the ice. Manili's going for a line change, and Neuwirth is coming on. Wood has the puck, number 87, centering pass. Loose puck behind St. Viator's goalie. Altunian battling. Tried to chip it to himself. Scoop back out to the neutral zone. Neuwirth takes it away. Wood looking for an open pass. Karam's out of play. So that one went up into the netting. Viator airmailed that one. So we're going to have a face-off here just outside the defensive zone of Lake Forest. All right, we have Rother at center, Herbert, right wing, Vidra, left wing, Nelson, left defense, and Neuwirth, right defense. Neuwirth has the puck. Nice little move to Herbert. Herbert has the puck. Coming up, neutral zone, 3-on-2. Herbert, little sneaky shot, just wide of the mark. Herbert battling hard, throws the body. Viator picks the puck. Nice stick by Rother. Poke checks it away. Now they have to go behind their own goalie to regroup. Viator with forecheck pressure. Has it. Dumps it back in. Puck still held in. Now long pass to Viator. Coming across a defensive zone of Lake Forest. Blocked by Barnes. I tell you that, Barnes does a really good job blocking shots. Puck here along the near boards. 2-by-2 battle. Barnes in the corner battle. Plays him off physically. Puck now over to Nelson. He's gonna put him into the boards. Rother comes in and steals the puck. Tries to rim it behind Andy Jones. Barnes has it. Chips it over to Herbert. Puck chipped back behind Andy Jones. Nelson to get it. 14:20 left in the second period. Vidra has it. Nice pass. Tries to get it to Herbert. Puck up in the air. Still held in by Viator. Viator top of the circle. Viator shoots it wide. Puck's going to come to neutral zone. Viator with a couple line change forwards. Good hit there by Rother. Takes the puck away. Herbert. Herbert down in the corner. Puck's loose in the corner. Barnes is battling, taking on two guys. We got Herbert wins the battle, takes it. Long shift. He's getting tired. Vidra, top of the circle, right side. Vidra looking, battling against two St. Viator players. Viator coming back with a breakout pass up the neutral zone. Gains the Lake Forest blue line. Moore in the corner. Carruthers picks up puck up. Chips it out to center ice. Carruthers on the forecheck. Long pass to Viator. Meneely's over here to play him. He's pushing him wide. Drop pass to Viator. Nice. Moore took it away. Andy Jones with another save. Puck down ice. Braden Mills has the puck. Coming across the line. Looking for open players. Off the skate. Coming back. Viator. 3-on-3 coming back. Top of the circle on the right side. Andy Jones with a glove save. He saw that one coming all the way. Gloved it easily. Net comes off, so we're going to have a face-off here to the left of Andy Jones. 12:51 in the second period left. We have Redding at center. Mills, Carruthers, Neuwirth, T.C. Wenninger. Puck behind Andy Jones. Puck's loose. Redding has the puck. Left hash mark. Gets it along the blue line. Puck's come to the neutral zone. Out to the red line. Puck dumped back in behind Jones. T.C. trying to battle. Centering pass. Blocked by Wenninger. Nice block. Little pressure. Andy Jones stick save. T.C. Wenninger throws a nice little hit on him. Pretty good body check. T.C. Wenninger wins it. Chips it high off the glass. Carruthers giving an effort here. Nice stick check. Puck comes back down here to Neuwirth. Neuwirth has it. Chips it over to Wenninger. Wenninger takes a little hit there. Guy tried to pay him back for that nice little hit he gave him. The bodies are starting to pick up here. Good stick by Neuwirth. Took away a scoring chance. Puck down below, hold the right hash mark. Centering pass by Viator. Nobody home. Viator out to their own point. Left defense. Blocked again by T.C. Wenninger with the skate right in front of the net. Centering pass. Little blooper. We're going to try to ice it. Nah, we're going to have an ice. No, I think they're going to wave it. Braden Mills on the forecheck. Braden Mills rubs him off nicely. Puck coming back up the ice here. Good pressure by Lake Forest, putting some bodies on people. Barnes goes back to get it here in the corner of the right side. Rims around to Wood of the near boards in the defensive zone of Lake Forest. Altunian trying to get it out. Barnes has the puck, bouncing puck. Here comes Wood, 1-on-2. Down the center of the ice, takes a little shot, knocked off the puck. Altunian helping, giving support. Nelson pinching Down below the goal line, centering pass. Over to Barnes. Barnes seals it, pushes it down in. Net is off. Net is off. Pretty solid. We have Rother at center, Herbert, and Carruthers on the ice. Rother has it along the goal line in the corner, right side, behind the net of St. Viator. Viator has the puck now in their far corner. Loose puck, pressure by Lake Forest. Carruthers getting pressure, nice, he knocks it away. Barnes, Rother, send it down in deep into the zone, offensive zone. Nelson's pinching, centering pass, just goes wide. Barnes chips it behind the Viator goalie. Long pass. Tries to spring him. We may have an icing. Yes, we do. Viator at center. Redding at right wing, Mills left wing. Meneely and Moore on defense. Puck is sent out to neutral zone. Meneely plays it at the red line, chips it back over to Mills. Just offsides. Yeah, that was a offsides play, but it was a pass offside, so that's why the faceoff goes back here, because it's where the pass was shot from, and not your traditional, offside on the line. Moore has the puck, defensive zone. Meneely picks it up. Vidra chips it back down into the corner. Vidra on the right side. Mills knocks it away. Mills tries to pass it to Redding. Puck shoveled out to center ice. Puck down behind Jones. Moore goes back to get it. Little one-on-one collision in the corner. Vidra helping out. It's a scrum in that far right corner to the left of Andy Jones. Meneely has the puck. Nice pass. Tries to get it out. Goes all the way down to the defensive zone. Braden Mills going to put a forecheck on this player. Forces him to give it up. Good forecheck by Vidra, Mills, and Redding. And we're going to have an icing. George Altunian at center. Takes the draw. Puck on the goal line, all the way down to the near goal line here in the corner. Held in by Neuwirth, catches it with the glove, shot, right pad saved by Viator's goalie. Puck chips out to the red line. George Altunian goes D to Neuwirth. Neuwirth back to George Altunian. Weninger is trying to pick it up. Forecheck by Viator. George Altunian wins it, has it, looking for an open pass, top of the circle. Saved by Andy Jones. Nice glove save there. He was waiting for it. All right, we have 8:35 left in the second period. We're still 0-0. Braden Rother at center. Puck is hash mark near side. Puck down in the corner. Barnes rides off the Viator player. Carruthers looking to break out. Takes a hit up high. Battling along the boards there. Puck sneaks out all the way down. Oh, we're going to have interesting. We're going to have a little call here. So anyway, delayed penalty on Lake Forest. It's going to be a cross check on Lake Forest. Penalty kill is going to be Vidra and Mills, Barnes and Nelson. Nelson zings it all the way out to neutral zone. Viator waiting to get on sides. They're going to come back and regroup. Dump back in to the defensive zone all the way around to the far hash mark. Nelson snuffing them out in the corner. Mills coming out to play the D. Pushes the D. Vidra almost stole it with a stick. Backside pass. Was fanned on. Out to their point. Down low. Centering pass. And they get a goal. Power play goal for St. Viator. Little centering pass. I think it went off a stick and just in. One of those goals where just you send it to the blue paint and hope for the best, and that's what happened. 7:30 left in the second period. Scout 0, St. Viator 1. We're back to 5-on-5. Vidra at center, Redding right wing, Mills left wing. Moore playing the player down the left side. Puck centering pass. Vidra picks it up. Vidra skating with it. Tries to hit Mills. He does. Mills wins one-on-one. Mills with a shot. Mills had the puck. Nice pass from Vidra. Hit him up the ice. He got ridden off by the defenseman. Was able to get by him and get a shot off, but was under duress on that. Goalie saved it. Gave up a rebound. And we have a face-off here on the left side. Shot off that. Oh, that should be a slash. That should be a. Oh, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have a penalty on that. That should be a slash. We'll take a power play for that. All right. Power play opportunity here. 7:10 left. Second period. Vidra's at center. Rother right in the slot on the hash marks. Mills on the left side. TC. And we have Carruthers out here on the point. Puck's won by Vidra. Over to Weninger. Weninger has it. Nobody's coming to get him. He shoots it. Blocked by Viator. Nice block. Viator looking to clear it, and they do. Jones is going to go play it behind the net. Tee it up. I think we had an... not sure what that was all about here. Anyway, face off to the left of Andy Jones. I thought that was an errant icing, and that should go to center ice, but I'm not sure what happened there. Carruthers with the puck. Coming up the middle of the ice with speed. Coming down the middle, coming down the slot. Saved by Viator. Nice play. Carruthers came all the way up with speed. Zone entry was great. Gave a nice silver platter for a shot for Rother. Goalie saved it. It's a good play. Face off here to the right side of the offensive zone. Rother's going to take the draw. He's got Manili and Mills at the point. Sneaks out all the way down. Jones to play it. Manili sneaks it over to Mills. Mills is going to pick it up. Mills has it. All right, Braden Mills has the puck. Passes over to Carruthers. Carruthers sends it back down to Manili. Minute to go on this power play. Manili to Mills. Mills has it. Nice pass to Carruthers. Well, we're having a little issue here getting out of our zone. Manili goes back to get it, has it. Comes up the ice. A little toe drag there. Rother picks it back. Oh, good power, good penalty kill by Viator here. They're putting some pressure on us here and making it hard on Lake Forest here. Great penalty kill by Viator here. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty. All right, well, we have 26 seconds left on the penalty to Viator and a fresh penalty on Lake Forest. So we'll be on 4 for 26 seconds. We have Herbert taking the draw, held in by Viator. Neuwirth going to play it along the boards. Puck's behind Jones. Neuwirth is picking it up. Tries to get it over to Herbert. Down in the corner they battle. Neuwirth taking on 2 Viator players. Weninger picks it up. Weninger has it. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill, or the power play for Lake Forest. Well, we're going to be on the penalty kill for 1:32. Herbert doing a good job there, being pesty. Puck behind Jones. Number 8 and 96 for Viator playing catch. TC playing the body in the corner. Herbert, the puck down the middle of the ice. Andy Jones. Nice save by Andy Jones into the glove. Viator has the puck top of the circle on the left side. Redding takes the puck away, gets it to Vidra. Vidra with a one-on-one opportunity. Tries to get a shot off the stick of Viator. 38 seconds on the penalty kill. Vidra and Redding out there on the ice, creating some pressure. Barnes is back with Nelson. Barnes battling along the boards, near side. Barnes doing a good job there. Taking up some nice space. His buddy Nelson helps him out. Puck behind Jones. Cross ice pass down the middle of the ice. Tough angle. Andy Jones with a save. Nice job by Jones. He came out of the crease there, a real tight angle, and shut down the angle. 2 seconds left on this penalty kill. Rother at center. All right, we're back to 5-on-5. Thatcher Rother, number 88, has the puck coming up the ice. 1-on-2, comes across the blue line. Tries to get it to Murphy Wood. Wood and Thatcher down in the corner. Viator loses possession. Still in the offensive zone, now to the neutral zone. Meneely along the near boards battling. Thatcher Rother battling as well. Meneely picks it up, looking for an open player. Chips it to Wood. Wood, held in by Viator. Meneely back to get it. Puck right behind Jones. Wood has it. Back in the corner. Meneely again to retrieve it. 2-on-2. Rother. Murphy Wood pass over here to Thatcher Rother coming up, number 88. The 88 Rother brothers rolling here through the ice. Back to Rother. Back to Thatcher. Rother. Back. Neuwirth has it. Over to Meneely. Neely cross ice pass to Rother, Thatcher Rother. Offsides. George Altunian at center. Herbert, right wing. Vidra, left wing. George Altunian, nice pass over to Vidra, left side, coming across the blue line. Shot off a skate. Neuwirth has it. On the right side, shot off the goalie's pads. It was a loose puck out front. Could have been an opportunity for a rebound. Vidra chips it to the net. Carruthers tries to scoop it up. Puck shoveled down into the corner behind Andy Jones. Bodies are flying. Neuwirth played it in the corner. Shot from the point off TC Weninger's skit. Minute 30 left in this second period. Little pressure here by Viator. Viator behind Jones, looking for an open player. Out to the point. Shot. Easy glove save. Jones was waiting for it. We have Redding at center. Wins the draw, chipped up. Herbert giving chase all the way down. Icing is waved off. Herbert's going to pick it up behind the net, tries to stuff it. Loose puck out front. Braden Mills with a backhander, just went wide. Puck behind the net. Braden Mills playing with his skate. Redding comes over to get it. Nice pass by Redding. Blocked. Herbert had a nice shot, was blocked by Viator's defenseman. Puck still loose, top of the circle. Mills picks it up. Mills keeps it in the zone. We're going to have an icing on Viator. Good pressure. .40 seconds left in this second period. Held in by Nelson. Carruthers and Rother. Held in again by Nelson. Puck sends it into the right corner. Rother battling in the corner with Carruthers helping. Barnes keeps it in. Oh, now it goes to neutral zone. Puck along the near board, centering pass. Nelson with a nice poke check. Here he comes with the ice. Passes to Rother. Rother across the line. Shot. Blocker saved by Viator. Rebound by Nelson. Tried to get a shot off. It was rolling on end. 2 seconds left in this period. All right, well, Scouts 0, St. Viator 1, end of the second period. We're going to do a little ice cut and we'll be back shortly. And we begin third period action. Newer back to play it, held in by Viator. Newer takes it away. Herbert has the puck. Herbert chips it out to neutral zone. Braden Mills looks to steal. Viator has the puck coming up the ice, near side, coming across the blue line, top of the circle, right side. Blocker saved by Andy Jones. Leninger has the puck back over to Neuwirth, regrouping around. Here he comes. Long rink-wide pass right on the stick of Herbert. Puck caroms back down and out of play. Puck near us here. We have Viator playing it. Now Nelson has the puck. Nelson passes over to Carruthers. Just misses the stick. Puck down into the corner on the right side. And we're going to have an icing here on St. Viator. Rother at center. Carruthers left wing, Viator right wing, Nelson, Barnes. Carruthers in the corner, playing the puck, loose puck there. Between Carruthers has it, right along, passes, tries to get it to Nelson, just doesn't make it through. Here comes a 1-on-2 back the other way. Nelson gonna put a little puck back down below behind Andy Jones. Puck over, shot, blocked by Carruthers. Barnes has the puck, chips it, tries to get it over to himself. Chips it again, gets it to Carruthers. Nice job. Here we go, 2-on-2. Carruthers has the puck through the middle of the neutral zone. 1-on-2, chips it to himself. Gets ridden off. Puck, Vidra. Centering pass off the goaltender's stick of St. Viator. And puck is right on the boards, back in. Vidra's going to give a little forecheck action here. He pinches. Nice job along the boards, seals it off. Redding coming on the forecheck. Good stick by Redding. They're not able to break out. Keeps it down below the goal line. Maneely's going to come in and help. No icing. They're going to waive that. Weninger back to play it. Has it. Tried. Oh, he tried to turn and hit an open Lake Forest player. Just missed. So we're going to have an icing on Lake Forest. We have Redding at center, about to take the draw with Thatcher Rother on the ice. Puck is held in by Viator. Shot and a glove save by Jones. We'll do that face-off again here. Viator has it. They scoop it back down behind Jones. Moore plays it into the corner up around the near boards. Weninger going to have to play the body down in the corner. He does. Puck is loose behind Jones. Picked up by Viator. They pass to their defenseman on the left side. Over to their right defenseman. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Another goal. Like that. So, St. Viator gets a goal, and the shot was going way wide, like 8 feet wide of the net, goes off a skate and in. So, we have a 0-2 deficit here for Lake Forest. And that's the way the puck bounces sometimes. You just never know. So that's the second goal tonight off a skate or, banked in shot. All right, Neuwirth has the puck. Neuwirth passes, and then Jones is going to cover up here. It was a little scrum after, but it looked like accidental, so it doesn't look like any penalties are called. So I think that's a really good job by the officials, knowing there was nothing there. Good job. 5-on-5. Nelson behind Jones. Chips it into the corner on the left side. Picked up by Viator. They pass to the defenseman on the left side. Saved by Jones. Rebound. Goal. All right, well, Andy Jones made a really nice save there, and there was a rebound and easy tap-in goal. There's not much you can do on a goaltender for that one. So here we go. We're down 0-3. We got our work cut out for us here. Got to get one, and then you never know what can happen. All right, Barnes chips it to Vidra. Nice pass, and they go rink wide. It's going to go out. Carruthers giving chase with good effort. Nice body check in the corner, rides him off the puck, number 10. Weninger holds it in, loose puck. Vidra giving chase, puck's going to sneak out the center ice. Viator has it, D to D pass. They're going to chip it in. Rother has it. Going to rim it all the way around, tries to get it out, held in by Viator. Viator keeping it deep in the zone. Barnes blocks the shot, or centering pass, I should say. Behind the net of Jones. Rother has it behind Jones, looking to break out to Carruthers. Carruthers scoots it to center ice. Vidra giving a little bit of pressure there. Puck shot all the way back down, and a poor Lady Luster Diet Coke after that hit. That was a nice fresh Diet Coke that went down along the boards. It's a bummer. All right, we have Redding at center with Thatcher and Neuwirth, Manili, and Moore on the ice. Puck's loose at the dot. Stick save by Andy Jones. Steers it to the behind the net. Out to the point. Viator with a shot. Blocked by Manili there. Manili has it off the boards. Passes to Redding. Here comes Redding down the right side. That's going to be a penalty there on Viator. Good effort by Redding. Draws the penalty. Easy call for that call. You wish all the calls were that easy. All right, we're going to have a power play action here. With 12:31 left in the third period, 0-3, Lake Forest down. Power play to the left of the Viator goalie. Redding at center. Puck shot loose out to Manili. Right defense, he shoots. Blocked. It's blocked by Viator. Redding is going to keep it in the zone. Left hash mark. Back to Herbert at the point. Herbert, no pressure on him. He's walking down Broadway. Saved by Viator's goaltender. Nice save. He saw it all the way through traffic. Had a lane that he could see it. Redding at center. George Eltunian at right wing there in the slot. Nelson coming down to the left wing spot on the hash mark. Puck down in the corner. Nelson. Redding has the puck, passes behind the net to George Eltunian. Redding picks it back up here. It's going to look for an open player. No one's coming out to get him, so he goes to Herbert. Herbert over to Nelson. Nelson to Manili, top of the blue line, middle. Pack over here. Herbert's going to keep it in the zone, down to Eltunian. Eltunian to Redding. Redding and Eltunian working together. George Eltunian has it. Out to Manili. Shot by Manili. Blocker saved by the goaltender. And a goal by Herbert. Herbert with a nice little snipe, top of the circle. Goalie was screened. And it went inside the right post, short side, just above the blocker. Nice shot. Nice little snapshot. He ripped it. All right, 11:39 left in the game. Third period, 1-3. Lake Forest is down, 1-3. Puck played, top of the circle, stolen by Carruthers. Carruthers walking in, behind the net. Gonna have a penalty here on Lake Forest. TC Weninger plays the puck. We're gonna blow it dead. All right, well, we're gonna go on the penalty kill here. All right, 11:19 left in the third period. It's a 1-3 game. Lake Forest 1, St. Viator 3. And we have Vidra at center with Rother, Weninger, and Neuwirth on the ice. Puck comes out to neutral zone. Viator has it. Rink wide pass. Weninger's going to go back and get it. And he's going to send it. Oh, going to be delayed offsides. Lake Forest has possession. They're going to kill a little clock in their defensive zone. Neuwirth is going to fire it all the way down. Minute 35 left in the PK. Viator playing catch behind their net. Viator up the ice on the right side, dumps it in behind Jones. Weninger chips it over to the left corner. Then he gets his stick on it, taking on number 8, good-sized kid with good edge work. Viator has it out to the middle of their point. Top of the circle, right side. Blocker saved by Jones. Rebound, another save by Jones. Puck's loose, and nothing doing. They're gonna send the puck all the way back. And Viator's gonna swing back and get it. 55 seconds left on this penalty. Oh, Braden Mills almost stole the puck there. He would have had a possible breakaway there. It was close. 45 seconds left on this penalty kill. Weninger and Herbert trying to clear it. Herbert has it. We have a 2-on-1 possibility here. Herbert going on the right side. Shot, glove saved by Viator. Good effort. Good effort. We got a little action here. No penalties called on that. So we have 33 seconds left on this penalty kill situation. Gonna switch centers. Herbert's gonna take the draw now. And now, all right, Herbert, and puck's loose in front of the Viator goalie. They're gonna swing around. Oh, we got some upper chops being thrown here at people's upper torso. 15 seconds left on the penalty kill. Viator has the puck. Left defense point has it. Back to the almost top of the circle. Back to the middle of the ice. Herbert plays nice pressure. Redding's going to have the puck. They clear it to center ice. All right, that penalty is going to be over. We're going to be back to 5-on-5 here. Puck behind Jones. Redding picks it up. And now Moore tries to get it out of the zone. It stays in. Redding chops it out to center ice. Herbert dumps it in. Thatcher Rother, number 88, going down to play a little forecheck. Redding still on the puck. He tries to get it to Nelson. Going to sneak out to center ice. Here comes Viator on the right side, top of the circle. And a goal by Viator. All right, 8:35 left in this game. 1 goal for Lake Forest, 4 goals for Viator. 1-4, Lake Forest down. Viator shot, saved by Andy Jones. He holds on to it. We have Braden Rother at center. Thatcher, Rother, Vidra, Neuwirth, Wenninger on the ice. Shot high and wide. Rother, 42. Graydon has it. Tries to get it out. It's held in by Viator. Still held in. Graydon has the puck coming up the ice. Down the middle of the ice. Goes wide along the boards. Little reverse check. Keeps possession. Fighting behind the net here. Vidra comes to help him out. Chips it back behind the Viator goalie. Thatcher Rother looking to support. Thatcher Rother takes it away. Puck stays in. Thatcher Rother has it. Shot off the defenseman of Viator. Puck down behind St. Viator goalie. Thatcher Rother has it. Chips it down to Vidra. Back to Thatcher. Puck's held in by Manili. Down into the corner. It's going to go behind the goaltender of Viator. Graydon Rother plays it. Thatcher Rother play it. Graydon picks it up. Thatcher has it. Vidra looking for an open player. Sees Manili. Manili's going to walk in on the right side in the corner. Gets down. Physical contact. Puck's loose behind the Viator goaltender. Some good pressure on this line. Held in by Moore. Chips out to Herbert. He's going to dump it in. We're going to have Braden Mills on the ice with Redding. Saved by Andy Jones. Manili picks it up behind him. Puck behind Andy Jones. Centering pass, top of the circle. Shot wide. Manili battling behind the net. Redding picks it up. Passes to Braden Mills. Braden Mills has it up the left side. He's going to chip it in, down deep. Down behind the goaltender of Viator. Redding giving chase. Redding wins the puck. Chips it over to Mills. Herbert has it. Another shot by Herbert. Shot just over the net. Poke check by Herbert behind the net. Mills looking to make a move down there. Chipped over. Redding giving some pressure. Puck's on the back of the net. We're going to have a stoppage. Puck was frozen on the back of the net. All right, be nice to get one here. Still time in this game if we can get a goal and cut that lead a bit. Redding at center. Mills at left wing. Herbert right wing. Herbert out front. Puck's loose out front in the slot. Redding, Herbert battling. Herbert battling with it. Herbert playing physician. Newark shot, blocked by Viator. Redding has it, passes over to TC. TC's going to send it to the net. Didn't quite get through, it was a good effort. Mills battling in the corner, held in by Wenninger. Wenninger chips it down to Mills, has it behind the net. Mills looking for an open player. Mills has it. Mills making moves, looking for an open player. Sneaks out to center ice. Taken away, back to Herbert, or Redding. Nice pass to Mills. Here comes Mills on the left side. Tough angle. Mills battling 1-on-2. Over to Wenninger. And Neuwirth has it. Shot from the point. Ooh. Good shot from Neuwirth. There was traffic. The goalie made a glove save, but he really didn't see it particularly well. So it was a good effort there. Viator has the puck on the right side, top of the circle. Stick saved by Andy Jones into the corner. 5:23 to go in this game. Viator, top of the circle. Rims it back down below the goal line. Manili to get it. Manili chips it over to Vidra. Vidra along the far boards. Tries to get it out of the zone. Comes on George Altunian's stick. Over to Thatcher Rother. Thatcher, shot. Down on the right pad of the Viator's goaltender. Vidra coming over, and Altunian giving chase, a little pressure. Moore goes back to get it. Moore has it. Moore passes up to Vidra. Loose puck picked up by George Altunian. He circles back around, looking for some open pass. Sees Vidra, comes across to Thatcher Rother. Left side, gets rubbed off. George Altunian picks it up, centering pass. Puck goes over to the far side. Held in by Herbert, still in by Herbert. Great job by Herbert, kept it in the zone. Just under 5 minutes to go in this game. Viator trying to break out of the zone. Dangerous rink wrap. Mills picks it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should have been, that was too many people on the ice. They got away with that one. Chip down into the corner. Braden Rother trying to pick it up. Out to Barnes. Barnes has the puck. Barnes circles back around. Right in front of the Lake Forest bench. Barnes picks it up. Back deep into the defensive zone. Nelson has it. Sends it back down. Picked up by Viator. Chip back in to the left side of Andy Jones. Nelson looking to pick it up. High floater out to the middle of the ice. Back into the defensive zone of Viator. Viator all the way over to the red line. Herbert playing the body. Picked up by Viator. Swing around. Forecheck by Rother. Pretty good passing by St. Viator here. They're moving the puck pretty well. Walking in, Braden Mills with a nice stick check. Takes the puck away. Braden Mills has it. Tries to get it to Rother. He does. Puck gets out. Herbert. Puck chip back in. Nelson to get it. Coming around behind Jones. Out to Mills. No icing called. Mills giving chase. We're going to have an icing on St. Viator here. Okay, well, 3:22 to go here. Vidra giving chase. Vidra centering pass, tries to hit Redding. It's a good try. Puck back to the neutral zone. Viator just going to dump it in. Andy Jones with a glove save. Puts it around to the back of his net. Wenninger breaking out to Thatcher Rother. Tries to hit an open player. Thatcher Rother with the puck. He's wheeling. Catches an edge. Takes the puck back away. And here comes Wenninger. Wenninger has it. Passes to Redding. Redding down the middle of the ice. Gets by his defenseman. TC Wenninger, top of the circle. Shot. Glove save by Viator goalie. Braden Rother at center. George Eltonian. Herbert on the ice. Benili has it. Dumps it back in. Benili knocks the Viator player off the puck. Rother picks it back up. Regroups to the near blue line of the defensive zone. Going to go behind Jones. Benili to get it. Top of the circle, Viator has it, centering pass. Oh. Saved by Andy Jones. Leg pad save to the left. Gonna have a penalty here. We got an elbow call. Minor penalty. With a minute 51 to go. So, St. Viator has the lead 4-1 over Lake Forest, and minute 51 to go, and a penalty kill situation for Lake Forest. So they're in a tough spot. Viator playing catch in that corner while Barnes and Rother are keeping him at bay. This side, Nelson. And George Altunian here to this point. D to D. Viator behind the back of the net. Comes over to the near boards. Picked up by St. Viator down below the goal line. Centering pass all the way out to the defenseman, top of the circle. Blocked by Rother. Off the skate. Puck's loose out front. Andy Jones going to hold on to it. Nothing to see here. People don't like when their goalies get messed with, and that's what happened there. So minute 12 left on the, well, I should just say minute and 2 left in this game, minute 12 on the penalty kill, so that doesn't matter much. Little blooper there to the left of Jones, doesn't make it through. Saved by Andy Jones. Nice job. Nice left pad save and stick. Well, Scouts 1, St. Viator 4. And it was one of those games. A couple goals that go in off skates and doesn't bounce your way. That's the way it goes sometimes. But it was a good game. People tried hard with good efforts. And I hope you guys have a good evening, and we'll talk to you next time.